Batman Forever was released in 1995, was directed by Joel Schumacher, and it sees Val Kilmer take on the role of the Caped Crusader. This film also stars Tommy Lee Jones, Jim Carrey, Nicole Kidman and Chris O'Donnell. In Batman Forever, we see Batman take on the fiendish duo of Riddler and Two-Face. We also see the introduction of Robin, and we also see Bruce Wayne conflicted as to whether he actually wants to continue being Batman, and speaks to a psychologist called Dr. Chase Meridian and subsequently ends up falling in love with her. As always guys, hit that subscribe button so you can follow this channel, hit that alarm bell so you can get notifications from me when my video is going to be uploaded, and help give this video a like as well. Batman Forever represented a significant change in direction and tone for the Batman films. Batman Returns grossed $280 million worldwide, and it was critically acclaimed for its performances, for its set design, for its action sequences and its musical score. It did receive criticism for its dark tone, which resulted in some parents actually complaining and taking their children out of the cinema. But the main problem was that Batman Returns grossed $130 million less than Batman. And traditionally, a sequel is meant to do better than the original. And the executives decided to shake things up a little bit. They wanted to make their next Batman film more family friendly and make it more mainstream. And from the outset, from when you see the first scene from Batman Forever, especially Gotham City, you can tell that it is more vibrant, it is more colourful, and you can tell that the executives have gone for a more family-friendly look and they're paying homage to the 1960s TV show. And the irony is, by them doing that, they went against Bob Kane's wishes. Bob Kane didn't want Batman to be camp like the 1960s TV show. In fact, it was Tim Burton's vision that he said that is the Batman I'd always dreamed of. To be dark, to be gothic, especially the streets of Gotham City. Tim Burton, who directed the first two Batmans, stepped down as director and was replaced by Joel Schumacher. And Joel Schumacher is a very capable director. He's given us hits such as St. Elmo's Fire. He has given us The Lost Boys. He's given us Flatliners. He's given us Falling Down. He's given us The Client. So he knows how to tell a good story. And Batman Forever, you'll be subjective as to whether it is good or whether it's bad. You've got some people who like it. You've got some people who hate it. But it is certainly the more funnier, more entertaining, more visceral and more colourful installments of the Batman franchise. It is actually like you are visually seeing a comic book in play. I mean, personally, I think that Batman Forever, and hey, look, see? Still got the old video cassette. I think it's okay. It's a good watch. It is nowhere near as good as the first two Batmans, but nowhere near as atrocious as Batman and Robin. Val Kilmer as Bruce Wayne and Batman, he had his work cut out for him. Michael Keaton, hands down my favourite Batman thus far, and he set the bar so high. Val Kilmer's interpretation as Batman, I think, was more camp. His interpretation of Bruce Wayne was good, but it was the Batman that was a problem. It was more of a homage to 1960s Adam West Batman. This was more of a wisecracking Batman. His first interaction with Dr. Chase Meridian, and after he's finished with her, he says, women. Even when Alfred asks him, can I persuade you to take a sandwich with you, sir? Batman says, I'll get drive-through. And you think, okay, that's quite a step down from what we've seen in the previous two Batman films, but he was adequate. Tommy Lee Jones is a great actor. Very versatile. When he's being humorous, he can deliver it in such a deadpan manner. And I thought that he was miscast as Two-Face. This Two-Face for me felt like a nod to the Joker back in 1989 and even 1960s Joker in the TV show. It was like, okay, if you were too young to see Batman, we're going to give you a snippet about what the Joker was like with this character here. And I felt that Tommy Lee Jones should have played him more straight and more serious. Because Tommy Lee Jones can do villainous very, very well. We saw him in Blown Away. We saw what he brought to the excellent Under Siege as William Stranix. And I felt that that would have been a perfect foundation to build another Two-Face on. Because what's so ironic is that the Batman animated TV show got it right. Their incarnation of Two-Face was brilliant. And I think that was the perfect foundation for what 2008's Dark Knight built on with Aaron Eckhart's interpretation. Jim Carrey as the Riddler. Jim Carrey was the hottest comedian at that time. Ace Ventura, The Mask, he solidified his status as one of the hottest comedians around and also one of the more animated comedians. Very physical, not just with his face but with his body. And he was the perfect actor to play the Riddler. And he is the one that brings out the laughs. Even after watching this film again, it's difficult for me to discern whether Jim Carrey's performance was his own, whether he was given his own interpretation of the Riddler, or whether this was a homage to Frank Gorshin, who played the Riddler in the 1960s TV show. And the supporting cast, Nicole Kidman, Chris O'Donnell, I thought they were okay. You know, nothing really to write home about. I think it was good to see an introduction of Robin. And funnily enough, it was actually Marlon Wayans who was actually cast to be Robin. The Batmobile, I wasn't too hot on. Tim Burton's Batmobile, great. Even Batman the Animated Series, that Batmobile, great. Batman Forever traded in a lot to get a PG rating. But by virtue of that, it lost a lot of the edge that made the first two Batman films so entertaining. So, we lose Danny Elfman's score in this film. That was in the first two films and in the animated series. We get another composer, which is still entertaining enough, but nowhere near as riveting as Danny Elfman's score. There are sound effects used. So, the vault sequence in the opening sequence of the film where Batman and a security guard are locked in the vault. Batman has to open a safe, so he takes out the security guard's hearing aid. And there is actually a sound effect to use when he takes out the hearing aid. Also, when Edward Nygma knocks out one of his co-workers, and to wake up his co-worker, he pulls a hair from his moustache, and there's actually a sound effect used for that. Batman Forever suffers from some lazy editing. And some shots in the film where you think, okay, how the hell did they get away with that? One scene in particular where Batman intercepts Harvey Two-Face on a helicopter. The helicopter is about to crash into the Statue of Liberty. So first of all, Batman jumps into the helicopter to try to intercept Two-Face. But Two-Face jumps out of the helicopter with a parachute. And as the helicopter crashes into the Statue of Liberty, Batman jumps out. But the problem is, it's actually the same way that he jumped into the helicopter. They just reversed the shot. Even the vault sequence, where the vault is pulled out by the helicopter. Batman gets out of the vault, attaches a bolt to the chain. He uses a bolt cutter to cut through the chain so that he can free the safe. And as the safe falls, the grappling hook that Batman attaches itself to something, and the vault neatly slides back in to the vault that it was pulled out of. So you can tell it was another reversal shot. And Batman Forever went the same way that some of the latter day Bond films, especially Pierce Brosnan's Bond films did, which was it became more visual effects driven. It wasn't as practical. But Batman Forever, not a bad watch, but is nowhere near as atrocious as Batman and Robin. As cliched as Batman Forever was in certain elements of the film, it nowhere near as cliched as Batman and Robin. I can't believe that they incorporated that dire scene with the credit card.
Never leave the cave without it.
And I actually added the sound effect sequence to it. Jesus. But there are some redeeming factors. Seal recorded a song, Kiss from a Rose, my favourite. U2, Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, Kill Me. Very good song. So I'll give this film a very, very strong 6 out of 10. So, that's my review. Like I said in the beginning, guys, hit that subscribe button so you can follow this channel and help this channel grow. Hit that alarm bell so you can get notifications from me when my video is going to be uploaded. Give this video a like as well. What is your favourite Batman film thus far? What is your favourite Batman film from that Batman era from 1989 to 1997? Leave your comments in the comment section and I shall see you on the next film review. Take care.